gravitational anomaly ahead! It looks like... Oh, no, this can't be right! At this strength, it's a black hole!
The current situation is everything, Mr. Faze. Allow me, then, to explain the phenomenon of black holes appearing in deep space, along with my own theories about them.
Sorry, Bacchus, but save the lecture for another time. We have to concentrate on getting out of here. Raimi!
Give me 30 seconds. I'm inputting the gravity changes for emergency warp.
Edge, look!
It's really black and smoky.
Is that the black hole? I've lost control of the Calnus! Raimi!
Too late! We won't make it!
This is interesting. We keep getting sidetracked against our will. Like, we keep trying to go to these different planets, but we can't seemingly get to them peacefully. That looks like Earth. That's Florida. Are we gonna meet the Florida man? Yeah, this is like Area 51. This looks just like Earth.
We survived. Is everyone okay?
Yes, I think.
That was fun. It was all zap, boom, Kay?
What are we going to do with you, Limmel?
We were definitely caught in the black hole. Did we escape from its event horizon, then? No, I'm afraid that would be impossible. Perhaps it just happened to be a black hole with an ergosphere? I suppose one might call it an escape through a type of wormhole. In any event, the fact that we escaped at all can only be called a miracle.
Impossible.
No, I'm certain my analysis is correct.
No way.
Miss Raimi, you doubt me as well?
This is...
Our homeworld? Is this Earth? Are we sure then?
Yes, the results are the same every time I check. The stellar coordinates are an almost perfect match. There's no question that this planet is Earth.
I see.
What's wrong? This is Edgy and Ray Ray's home, isn't it? But both of them don't look very happy about it.
I don't think it's so much unhappiness as it is bewilderment.
Indeed. Arriving at one's home planet under such strange circumstances would put anyone ill at ease.
That's not the whole problem.
There are subtle discrepancies between this Earth and ours.
This isn't the most flattering part of our planet's history, but a little before Raimi and I were born, the worst war in all of Earth's history occurred. The result was that the surface of the planet became terribly contaminated, and humans had no choice but to go deep underground. It's been the same situation ever since we were born. The polluted environment still hasn't improved. Of course, that was the very reason we looked to space.
But there are no traces of pollution on the surface of this planet. Well, it's not quite accurate to say none at all, but it's still an environment in which humans could live. It's almost like the war that nearly destroyed our planet never even happened.
Indeed. The fact that something you took for granted suddenly no longer applies is somewhat troubling.
And there's another thing. The organization we belong to, the USTA, I can't get through to headquarters.
Mysterious issues all. Something unexpected may have happened here in your absence.
What is it, Lim?
Everyone stop standing around and being all weird, Kay. Let's go out. I want to see Edgy and Ray Ray's home.
What? You see, Lemel.
All right.
Edge?
The air outside seems breathable. I'm going out there to take a look. See if we can't find someone.
In that case, I shall join you.
And I as well. As a scientist, I am intrigued.
Me too.
Lemel, you stay and watch the ship with Raimi, okay? Raimi, take care of Lemel while we're out.
Gotcha. Hey! Don't do anything stupid, Edge.
Don't worry, I'll make certain of it.
Yes, you may count on me, too.
Why are the two of you answering for me?
I guess I won't have to worry if Faze and Bacchus are with you.
Don't be rude, Edge. I swear Edge is inconsistent. Whoa, look at this place. So, okay, there are there are three possibilities here. The first possibility is that time travel happened and we are currently before the war took place. The second possibility is that Edge and friends were lied to and the condition of Earth actually was not as bad as they previously believed. And then the third possibility is Earth is currently becoming better after the war. Earth is in better shape now. The humans who were forced to retreat underground have maybe grew some greenery. They maybe fixed the Earth a little bit while they were gone. Yeah, so one of those three, I'm guessing. Or I guess the fourth crazier option is this is like an alternate dimension. Or the fifth option, the craziest option of all, is it's all just part of Luther's doing. Luther was like, you know what, I'm gonna fix Earth in the programming. This is a normal gas station.
This place is deserted.
It sure is, and has been for some time, from the looks of things.
For now, let's split up and see what we can uncover. Report if you find anything.
It's time. Chime.
Huh? What? This can't be.
Judging from the color degradation caused by ultraviolet rays, I'd say it's been abandoned for about 3 years. I suppose that's not particularly important, but...
Well, don't jump to conclusions, Faze. If nothing else, I just figured out when we are. The date on this magazine is too faded to read, but there was an article inside that caught my attention. 2 years after initial experiments, our country has at last perfected the ultimate doomsday weapon. The hydrogen bomb, is what it says.
The book's not even open.
If I remember my history, the first practical hydrogen bomb on Earth was developed in 1954. So basically,
I'm almost positive it was in
you were saying this
1952, but
magazine is
okay.
3 years old. That would put us in the year 1957. In other words, we're on the Earth of nearly 150 years ago.
The Earth of 150 years ago? That's not even possible.
I'm not so certain, Mr. Faze.
What? Even you, Bacchus?
Mr. Edge, a short time ago I intercepted some radio waves, albeit weak ones.
Radio waves? Like old broadcast radio?
The transmission was as follows. Some days ago, the historic honor of launching the first artificial satellite slipped through our fingers, instead going to the Reds. This unfortunate occurrence has prompted the President to announce new plans for manned rocket missions, promising to put men in space before our rivals. Mr. Edge, how would you interpret this information?
Anyone who's ever dreamed of going into outer space knows the story. The first successful launch of a man-made satellite was
Sputnik, 1957.
the middle of the last century, 1957. No wonder we can't reach anyone. In 1957, the USTA wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye. Honestly, I can't believe it. But with this much evidence piling up, I guess we have no choice but to face reality. The planet we made our emergency landing on may be Earth, but it's an Earth from almost 150 years in the past. Didn't you mention this sort of thing before, FaZe? An error in mid-warp that can cause a ship to end up in another time entirely?
No, this situation is somewhat different. That was brought about by the distortion caused by warping within the space-time continuum. The dangers associated with it are nothing more than arriving earlier or later on the standard temporal axis. If the theory we're positing here is true, it would be time regression. And such a thing is absolutely not possible. Though, with the situation as it is, I hesitate to apply the term absolutely.
If we posit that time regression has indeed occurred, it would mean we're now located in a space topologically distinct from that in which we were previously. In the current situation, I do not yet have enough information to say whether such a thing is even possible. But if the reality is that we now stand upon the past Earth, we have no choice but to accept it as fact.
So, let me get this straight.
We've been transported to the Earth of 150 years in the past, and we currently have no way of getting back, right?
If this truly is the Earth of another time, then yes, I'm afraid there is nothing we can do to return.
The only thing I can say for certain is this. It's pointless to keep standing around here. Let's return to the Calnus and review the situation together. Then we can decide what to do. What? The Calnus! Damn it! What did they get here?
They're quite well regulated. I suppose they must be soldiers of some sort.
Even so, they've arrived much too quickly. They must have a base of operations nearby.
It would seem this was more than just a ghost town.
This isn't Let's Swap Theories time. Raimi and Limmel are still inside.
I like
Wait.
theorizing. Lazard!
All they want is
Lazard!
to capture the extraterrestrials inside. If nothing else, I can assure you no one will be harmed. I wouldn't go recklessly provoking them if I were you.
Bryce did that on purpose. He looks just like
Who
Lazard.
are you? You refer to us as extraterrestrials quite casually.
Are you with those soldiers over there? What do you people want from us?
My name is Klaus Bachstein. You have to trust me. I'm your friend.
This cutscene has a really good lighting.
Mr. Bachstein, I must request an explanation. On what grounds should we consider you to be our friend?
Fair enough. But first we must find a better place to talk. You'll all be found if we stay here. You see the house with the red roof over there? That's my home. Come with me. I'll give you the details there.
Edge, are you really going to trust him?
We must keep in mind that this may be a trap.
Or he might really want to help us. If nothing else, he presented himself to us unarmed. Besides, he has no idea who or what we are, yet he shows his back to us? That's not the kind of man I want to doubt.
Thank you.
He's gonna betray us.
That is very like Mr. Edge.
Yes, I am truly no match for him.
So, I really like how this could be interpreted as tying into the real world theory that a black hole could be a portal to the past. That's a pretty out there theory, but some people actually believe it. And so this game is like, yeah, that's reality. That's how it works. Yeah, black holes and past. Yeah, they're interconnected. And I've always been a fan of that theory. I've never believed it personally, but I've always thought it was a cool idea. So it's really cool how this game is like confirming that in its own world. And that's cool. The door seems to lock, Mr. Edge. All right, luckily there's a save point over there, which means we'll go over there eventually, and the ship is not gonna be held up forever. Listen to this music. It's like sad Western music. Hold on, I want to explore a little bit because I like how this area looks like a normal place. It stands out a lot compared to the other fantastical areas in this game. Are these chests? Yes, they are. They are chests. There's a chest over here I missed. Yeah, like right there. Thornberries. I think those are new. I don't think I've gotten thornberries yet. They did not let me actually explore this location, so I'm gonna go back in here. In here, it was just a cutscene. That was it. All right, big berries. Got some experience there. This is a nice looking area. This is nice looking. This does not look like a Star Ocean game. And I mean that as a compliment. Not as like a... No, that came out wrong. Star Ocean games, in my opinion, look very good. I mean that in the sense that this game has wide variety of artistry. So, yeah. I like it. Really interesting. Yeah, fucking look at this. I don't know what to say, because it's just interesting. It's just really interesting. I'm letting the plot speak for itself, pretty much.
Edgy.
Limmel?
Where's Ray? I mean, Raimi.
Good grief. Please don't scare us like that. For a moment, I thought it really was a trap.
But still, what are you doing here, Limmel?
Yeah. Weren't you staying in the Calnus?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
No, Raimi.
What exactly happened, Limmel?
Klausy.
If something bad happened to Raimi, they made me worry about FaZe.
Allow me to explain.
But no, that was just a red herring. Something bad was actually gonna happen to Raimi, wasn't there?
I see. So that's what this is all about. Your country's army has troops stationed at a base here, and the ruined town serves to camouflage it.
Interesting. So the men surrounding the Calnus were indeed soldiers after all.
But, Limmel, Raimi was captured trying to protect you. While we're all glad Klaus rescued you, you shouldn't have been so careless as to leave the Calnus.
I'm sorry. I was a bad girl. And now Ray Ray's gone.
Well, I suppose there's little point in scolding you after the fact.
But...
If you're truly sorry about what happened, that's more than enough. Not even Raimi would be angry with you, Limmel.
Edgy.
Besides, I'm partially responsible for this myself. It was a mistake to split us up under conditions like these. I won't make that mistake again. Let's go, people. We're rescuing Raimi.
It's nearly impossible to get into the base from outside. Why don't you leave this part to me?
What do you mean?
We'll pretend that I've apprehended you, and that I'm bringing you in. That should allow us to get inside without causing too much fuss.
I see. Yes, that would certainly allow us to avoid unnecessary trouble. But one question remains.
Which is?
What exactly is your motive for assisting us? Forgive me, but you're far too knowledgeable about what's happening here. What if he hands us all over together? Are you that kind of man, Klaus?
You have every right to doubt me. But even so, I want to help you.
All right. In that case, I'll leave our method of entry into the base to you, Klaus.
Edge!
Klaus saved Limmel after all. And Limmel isn't the kind of girl who would get this close to someone who couldn't be trusted. But more than anything else, I trust him.
Like I said, he came to us unarmed, and he turned his back on us without hesitation.
It would appear you have lost again, Mr. Faze.
So it would appear indeed.
Thank you. You may have already suspected this, but the truth is, I once worked at the base myself, as a scientist. I was involved with research into a certain field. My field was extraterrestrials, and the super technology they brought with them.
Mr. Bakhtin, are you implying that the existence of extraterrestrials is known on this planet?
Well, not by the public, of course. And that's exactly why the researchers must be having trouble controlling their excitement right about now.
Why would that be?
It's not very often they get their hands on an unscathed ship like your Calnus. Not to mention uninjured extraterrestrials. If they can understand your technology and make it their own, these people who once struggled in obscurity can suddenly become heroes. Two birds with one stone. Your super technology, their fame. They'll be able to go public. They do it without even stopping to consider how dangerous such advanced technology might be. What kind of scientist would accept a breakthrough handed to him on a plate? We need to catch up with you on our own, through our own abilities. To be honest, our species just isn't ready for your technology. So once you've rescued your friend, I want you to leave this planet as soon as possible. If I must have a motive, I suppose that would be it.
I see.
Actually, there's one other thing I need to ask. As it happens, there's another extraterrestrial besides your friend who's being held captive in the base.
There are extraterrestrials on Earth other than us?
Yes, a young girl named Miracle.
That's a pretty name.
She has ears and a tail that look just like that cat's. You'll know her when you see her. I beg of you, take Miracle back to her home planet.
You have my word. We'll do our best to get her home.
Thank you.
Limmel rejoined the party. Wait a minute. Did I see that right? Is there a Ouija board in this room that says soda on it? Oh no, it's a box. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it so far. I don't understand what people's issue with this game is. This is good. Hey, what's this big box, huh? Oh, right. They don't have those on Limerence. That's a refrigerator. Refrigerator? Refrigerators are machines used to cool and preserve food stuff. Things like meat, fish, and vegetables begin to decay rapidly, but they can be kept for a long time with the use of a refrigerator. Oh, excuse me. I've been talking a really long time. So excuse me. Oh, it is really cold. I get it. It's all slick and cool, okay? Limo, that's not what they're for. People don't walk around mashing their faces into refrigerators. I suppose they're what you might call a modern amenity. Would you like to use such things on Limerence? We don't need them, okay? Limerence isn't all hot like this place. Food keeps just fine. Oh yeah, well I guess Limerence wasn't exactly temperate. Even so, surely it stays cooler here. I believe that refrigerators are a necessity during hot weather. Even, I mean, when it's warm, all kinds of stuff grows, so we go out and get food whenever we want. It's dumb. This dumb thing would just get in the way. The big old waste, okay? A waste. A modern oh my gosh. Modern conveniences are no big deal after all, huh? Edge. I never imagined we get schooled about the hardiness of cultures that live together with nature in a place like this. But it feels good to rub your cheek on, K. Slick and cool, slick and cool. I'm telling you, that's not how they're meant to be used. I like this game's message. Press sage, cool. Yeah, I don't get it. It's good. Look at the lighting in this room. Look at all the shadows. Look at the reflections on how the light casts off the furniture there. I like the reflection on the TV screen there. I can talk to the cat here. Meow. 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 Psst. Oh, that's a hiss. I'm gonna meow regularly at it. Feel free to explain why you're meowing for any time, Edge. Oh, I just thought this would help break the ice. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I think he's pointing me toward the refrigerator. Let's have a look. Okay. I got another fresh sage. Oh, I got 2 fresh sages there. Oh wait, I can keep examining this. What else can I get? Another fresh sage. Another fresh sage. Oh my gosh. Dude, I just refilled all of my items right there. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this game is good. I don't see what the problem is. I like it so far. I think the plot is very interesting. I doubt I can make any sense of these. There's a save point right here. Scientific papers are scattered carelessly on the desk. Look at this. There's like a neat little like drawing right there. That's interesting. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna save. 3 very close save points to each other. In close proximity here. There's one like right outside and one in the ship and one in here. Yeah, like I think this game's progress and plot is very intriguing. There there are so many questions and things to theorize about. It's like a detective kind of game. We still haven't met Crow yet. Yeah, like I don't know, I like it. I like the combat. I like the graphics. I like the characters. I do like the characters. I've heard a lot of complaints about the characters, but I do like them. FaZe is my favorite character, and Limel's kind of funny. Edge is a decent enough lead. Honestly, the only like really actually like kind of generic character is Raimi, but she is nice and yeah, she does have banter with the other characters, so yeah, she's fine. So this game is good. Ignore the haters, ignore the controversy, ignore the forums. It's good so far. It is. Yeah. Actually, I think Edge is kind of rude sometimes. Like he's kind of snappy, which is weird. Like it looks like it seems like he gets irritated in conversation sometimes, which is kind of weird, but also a little bit interesting. Like a character will say something and then Edge will be like, what do you mean by that? Or something like that. Or like, what is that supposed to mean when the characters aren't trying to offend him at all? So that's kind of strange. But I think it does add character to Edge. I do like how he's not completely flawless and totally goody two-shoes. I like how he has some edge to him. He does have a personality. He almost has too much personality. You know, like people say, like I've heard people say that the protagonist of Star Ocean 4 has no personality. But that's not true at all. He does have a personality. And it's actually a pretty unique one. It's not a great personality, but that's what makes it unique. He seems like he's like an optimist who's also prone to irritation, which is unique to say the least. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, Dark Warriors.